this is not good.
What?
There was like a man crawling out from under here. And he doesn't have any arms or legs anymore, so he's like a black, slithery, snaky thing. He makes you feel fear.
So, Emily, when we spoke on the phone, you sounded pretty upset about the things that are happening here.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
We hear voices, footsteps. We see shadows move, apparitions.
Okay. How many people actually live in the house?
My husband, my 12-year-old twins, my 7-year-old twins, and we have 2 dogs.
Okay. How long are you living here?
7.5 years.
Why did you call us now?
In the last year, it's gotten physical.
Really?
I've been scratched. I have severe nausea every day. And my youngest son has also been showing symptoms of nausea.
Feeling sick to your stomach is hardly proof of something paranormal. But it's not my job to speculate about that side of the case. I leave that up to Amy.
Have you and him gone to a doctor?
Yes, but no one can explain why it's happening.
Well, it's got to be tearing you and your husband apart a little bit, right?
It is. Me and my husband don't sleep together anymore. I sleep up here on the couch.
Why?
To stay closer to my children. I couldn't leave them up here by themselves anymore. I'm very worried that they're gonna be hurt.
Okay.
You got some crazy going on here. And now I feel really sick. I don't feel good at all.
What's going on?
It's a stomach thing. I don't feel good in this place. At all. Like,
Just your stomach in general?
it's like stomach and heart. Terrible, terrible pain.
Okay, so what's going on in this room?
I hear voices all night. One night, I heard a man say, "I'm going to kill you."
That had to scare the hell out of you.
My daughter, Katie, came running out of her room the other day, screaming, completely naked, and she said a man whistled and breathed heavy in her ear. It was heartbreaking.
Wow. Anything else?
I see an apparition of an older man. I would say he's probably in his 70s. He wears a hat, does have a brim on it.
Okay. Now, besides that guy, have you seen anything else?
The first night that we moved in, I saw a huge, big, cloudy black mass hanging right over here. I screamed, and that's when it went away.
How often have you seen it?
It happened for 7 straight days the first week we moved in.
Okay.
I'm seeing this one guy from outside under the car. He's everywhere. Plus you got some weird on the wall.
What do you mean?
It's like lines, squiggly lines like this.
That's what's on the wall?
Yeah. They're like more of an emotional kind of a thing, like a unsettled feeling. It might be coming from someone who's still alive. Sometimes when the living experience intense negative emotions, their energy can manifest things like these bizarre lines on the walls. And they have the ability to affect the living in harmful ways. It kind of gives me a headache and makes me feel chaotic. Whatever it is not good.
Okay, so what's going on down here?
I've had my hair pulled from the back very violently.
And it wasn't the kids around or anything like that that could have possibly done that.
Nobody was down here. I was alone.
It sounds like you got a serious problem here.
It's actually even worse than that. I've been burnt. It was like someone took a hot curling iron to the back of my neck. It happened 4 times every time I was taking a shower.
Wow. You sure it wasn't maybe the heat changing?
Absolutely positive.
Jeez. Now, what if Amy says this is only gonna get worse and you can't fix it? What would you do?
I'm gonna take my kids and walk out that door.
Okay.
Just felt like somebody touched my hair. Like there has been some physical here. Oh, I just got grabbed, like behind my right here, like that.
Okay.
And he said, basically, get out of here. Shut up. And one would think that it's a dead male, but it is a fully formed PK manifestation. A PK manifestation usually happens when a living person's energy creates an entity. These manifestations are very powerful and can physically influence their environment.
How advanced would you say it is?
Well, it's definitely capable of causing physical injury.
Eric, I spoke to Emily. She told me about all the stuff that's happening here. What have you been experiencing?
I came down to take a nap one afternoon, and I thought it was Katie and Eric that came down and actually were bouncing on the bed and talking and whatnot.
So you were sleeping in the bed.
Correct.
And would you feel like this? How did?
Yeah, pretty much kind of felt like 2 kids jumping on a bed.
Okay.
But when I went to look, they weren't there.
So have you seen anything?
Oh, I see apparitions down here frequently.
Frequently. Describe their apparitions for me.
There's a guy, and he will walk behind me and come into this bedroom. It's pretty unnerving.
And it's got to be tough on your family.
Sometimes you got your kids, and they look at you, and they wonder, why did you do this to me?
Well, that's got to break your heart.
Oh, it hurts. Hurts.
There's just problems within the family, and unfortunately, this family has some emotional instability there. There's definitely a poltergeist going on. There might be a few happening.
Do you know if they're aware that they're doing this?
No, I don't think so. You also have kids who have abilities, and they happen to be able to create PK manifestations, and there's so much energy, it literally makes you sick.